Feldhoff on ABC Radio Adelaide.
Peter Goers on ABC Radio Adelaide, South Australia and Broken Hill.
Here's three dudes from Charles Campbell College and their teacher, Daniel Marotti. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, how you going?
Why are you a teacher?
Why am I a teacher? I've always loved it. I always loved working with children, just to sort of see how they grow and learn and experience the world a little bit differently.
How long have you been a teacher?
This is my 6th year.
Always in technical things?
Yeah. Design and tech teacher, doing a bit of STEM subjects and stuff like that as well.
Yep. And which schools have you been at?
Just Charles Campbell.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
well,
been there
so
a whole
how long?
6 years.
6 years. Good for you. Where did you train?
I was at the University of South Australia, mainly at Mawson Lakes, doing half TAFE, half uni. It's been good.
Good for you. Teachers, I've said this a million times, that teaching is the most important profession. It's the most noble profession. That nothing happens without teachers. Yep. Is he a good teacher?
Awesome.
Is he? Good. Now I like your polo shirts. This is for the competition you're doing, is it?
That's right.
We meet three of Daniel's students, and they're Year 11 boys. Noah Plinitsov. Hello, Noah.
Hello.
And Kunal Seth. Hello, Kunal.
Hi.
Hello. And also Hurad Nejad. Am I saying that correctly?
That is correct.
You're from Iran.
That is correct.
How long ago did you come?
Around 11 years ago.
So you were just a little kid.
Yeah, just
so how old are you now? 15, 16?
16, yeah.
16. Yeah.
Yep, 16 as well.
Excellent. And have you been at Charles Campbell the whole time, the three of you?
I have.
No, I was at a private school previously, and then I came in Year 8, so yeah.
And you, Horan?
Yep. So actually, I'm from Adelaide High School at the moment. That's where I'm currently attending.
Oh.
But previously, I did F1 in schools with Charles Campbell College, and continuing to do it with them and supporting the school and the team.
What is F1?
So F1 schools is a STEM competition where teams from schools all around the world compete, and they implement engineering and enterprise fields to combine and build a team and compete in a variety of competitions, racing like miniature F1 cars down a 20-metre track.
And so you have to build it from scratch?
Design and build them, yeah.
Wow. And what are your roles in this project? Hurad?
So I'm the sponsorship or the public relations manager.
Yes.
Which my role is to get in contact with businesses and companies that are interested to sponsor us, so we can get the money to build the car and different aspects of the competition.
How much does it cost to build the car?
Oh, it's going to be a whopping cost of $60,000 to go to Singapore.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, you go to Singapore.
That's
right. Are you going with them, Daniel?
Yeah, I'll be there as well.
I think keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I will.
Of course. and you have other chaperones?
Yeah, I'll have another teacher that comes as well, and there'll be another 3 students that will be...
6 of you?
6 of them total.
Do you all get on?
Yeah, pretty well, yeah.
Any girls in the team?
There is one girl, yeah.
Good. So how did you choose this project, Kunal?
So for me itself, I just really like the idea of a STEM-based competition, and working as a team, and then I've got a couple of friends just working well, so I just like the idea of it. That's what got me.
Do you all like cars?
Yeah, definitely.
And it will have to race?
Yep.
Wow. Well, and what fuel does it use?
It uses a little CO2 canister. So it's on the 20-metre track. So, yeah.
Wow, and it'll go around the track.
It just goes in a straight line. Yep.
And you'll compete, how fast does it go?
They go up to about 80, 85 kilometres per hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you'll compete against how many other schools all around the world?
Yeah, it's going to be 70 schools from all the way around the world that they'll be competing against. So it should be pretty cool. Yep.
What an experience that will be. Have any of you travelled? I mean, obviously, when did you come from India? From Punjab, Kunal?
I think early 2010. Probably around 6. Yeah.
So, have you been overseas, Noah?
No, not yet.
Well, there you are. It'll be a marvellous experience to go to Singapore and to meet other STEM students from all around the world. What does STEM stand for? Science, technology,
engineering, and maths.
Yep. Wow. I think I did one woodwork class at Findon High and one metalwork class, and I was sort of not exactly thrown out, but told that I had absolutely no future in either of those. And I went back to drama, where I sort of had a future. But this combines not only your education, but an interest, and it becomes vocational and extracurricular. It's a marvellous thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you all get out of it? Hurad?
So personally, myself, I think that being able to reach these very high levels of these, as you said, STEM competitions, with incorporating teamwork into it as well, really gives a good privilege for me and the rest of the team to be able to compete.
And how did you go with the sponsorship? Have you been successful?
So we've been quite successful initially throughout our sponsorship procedure. However, as the start of the year and the Christmas breaks, managers they go towards leaves and stuff.
Yes.
So we can't really reach out to them, but we've raised around 80% of our goal.
Oh, that's good.
I think over 90% or near than that.
Wow.
A very high percentage of our goal.
From businesses and...
From grants, businesses, donations,
Good.
Bunnings, fundraisers, the sausage sizzles.
Excellent.
Very great classic.
Excellent. Yes, because it's expensive for you all to go and to make this car.
That's right.
And what's your role in it, Kunal? What do you do?
I actually designed the car on an online program. We call that Fusion 360.
Yes.
And then I also help with actually bringing it to real life.
Yes. And you've got to actually make it.
Yes.
What's it made of, Noah?
So the car for this competition is actually made of a foam block.
Yes.
So previous competitions around Australia use balsa wood, but these ones use a foam block, and then we 3D print different parts of the car from nylon or different types of plastic.
Oh, you use 3D printer?
For parts of the car.
And where is that?
So we do testing within our school, but we outsource with a different company, so we send the designs to them and then they 3D print it and send it to us.
And the engine, you make the engine?
No, so the car's powered by the CO2 canister in the back, and then that powers it. So it's all about aerodynamics.
And what's your role in the project?
So my role in the project's project manager or team manager. So I make sure all the different elements are on schedule and matching the quality that we need them to reach.
Good, good, wonderful. And how does this fit in with other subjects that you do?
Definitely building, obviously, the soft skills that I build within the team. So obviously working in a team and collaborating with different people, definitely presentations and events speaking on radio, obviously. It all definitely builds my confidence in different areas. And then obviously just general skills, learning about finances and meeting project deadlines and all sorts of things I'm using throughout my life.
What do you plan to do? What are your ambitions in life after school, Hurad?
So I want to enter the medicine field.
Yes, good.
Specifically within the engineering, so in the genetic engineering, which I believe, so first of all, I really want to be in connection with people, and I believe my role in the team as a sponsorship manager and a public relations manager really emphasizes this skill of communicating and negotiating with people and just learning about people in general has been a great privilege.
I think you're funny too. I think he's funny.
Some people
I can tell you're funny, and that's no bad thing. And
thank you.
What are your ambitions, Kunal?
Right now I'm looking into aerospace engineering, and that's the
main... that's something here, that's happening here, isn't it?
Yeah. So with my role in the team, I get quite a bit of experience with CAD. So
what's CAD?
CAD is basically a program online, like I said, Fusion 360, and it's basically where you can model anything if you have the skills to do it.
Excellent. And you, Noah, what are your ambitions?
So I also want to get into engineering, but on more of an entrepreneurial perspective, so possibly building businesses in the future and seeing where innovations can take me.
Wow. Well, the world is yours. And clearly you're well taught here by Daniel Marotti. Yes. What took you to teaching this field, Daniel?
I don't know. I've always enjoyed it when I was at school. I never had the opportunity to do F1 in schools, but it was something that sort of got brought to my attention, and people just asked me, would you be interested in doing this at Charles Campbell? And I saw the type of kids that we had there, and I knew they'd be really keen and interested in this project. So, yeah, gave it a shot, and since day one, we did really well, and sort of just continued from there.
Where is the school? Is it Newton, is it?
Close. Paradise. Yeah.
Paradise,
Yep.
yes. It was called something else, wasn't it?
It was Charles Campbell Secondary School. I think
Yes.
before that was like Thornton.
Didn't David Campbell go there?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Is there a theatre?
Yeah, it's a performing arts school as
That's
well.
right. Yes,
Yep.
yes. I've been there looking at the performing arts kids a long time ago.
There you go.
Well, it's a good school for you,
Yeah.
but you're at Adelaide High,
That's right. Yeah.
just to be different.
Yeah.
Where do you live, Hurad?
Actually, I live in the city, so it's very close to me, very convenient, and yeah.
In an
And
apartment.
yes, that's right. Yeah, an apartment. Yeah.
What do your parents do?
So my dad's an electrical engineer, and my mom's a computer engineer.
Excellent. You have brothers and sisters?
Not single child.
Oh, you get all the love. And where do you boys live? Where do you live, Kunal?
I live in the Windsor Gardens.
Yes.
So yeah.
And family?
Family also live with me as well. My mum, sister, and dad.
Excellent. And Noah?
Yeah, so I live in Athelston. Yeah.
Good. And family?
Yeah, all my family live in South Australia, so yeah.
And your family is supportive of this?
Oh yeah, definitely, of course. They've paid $2,100
Of course.
per
for
family
you
to
get-
support the sponsorships,
Yeah,
just in case.
exactly,
So I have to make sure that I can get the money to refund them all.
Exactly. No, I'm sure you will. And you'll enjoy Singapore. You'll have a ball. And you'll also... When do you go?
September.
Wonderful. Well, I think it's marvellous. Now, can people donate to this cause?
Oh yeah, definitely. So we have a GoFundMe up on all of our social media platforms. So either you can search us up or search us up on like Google or any social media, and you'll find links to our GoFundMe where you can donate to our team.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to feature a public school, Daniel, because so often we feature private schools. We hear about what private schools are doing because often they employ marketing people, who are anxious to promote what they're doing. But this is not the case in the public system.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I'm glad you reached out to us, and I'm really happy that you dudes will go, and whether you win or lose, Team Propulsion it's called. It's a good name. You'll have a great experience, and you'll meet other people with your interests from all around the world. And you've got a long way to go. Are you gamers?
Sometimes, I guess.
No, not really.
Yeah, same here.
You're not either.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly focusing on the studies in F1.
What interests you? What do you like to do, Warren?
I love to just study on interesting topics, like study in depth to like the most depth, like a lot of theoretical stuff on the topics. That's what my hobby is in my spare time. Yeah.
Good for you. And Kunal, what do you like to do?
So in terms of like subjects itself, I'm quite interested by maths and science, but I also like to generally casually play a little bit of sports, such as basketball with friends. Yeah.
Good. And you, Noah?
So yeah, outside of school, probably my main interests are either running or businesses, just putting myself out there and finding ways for self-development and all that kind of thing.
Good.
Yep.
Well, I think you're well taught by Daniel. Daniel, I always think we have a teacher in our lives. Almost everybody does. One teacher who was the key to our lock, who was a very effective teacher for you and opened something up in you that you didn't quite know was there. Who was that teacher for you, Daniel?
Yeah, I had a few teachers because I went to Rostrevor College, and there was one teacher in particular, Mr. O'Brien, that sort of opened this door for me and just said, you'd be a great tech teacher, so how about you give it a shot and see how you go? And that's sort of where it all sort of started. So
good on you.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, do you call him Daniel or Mr. Marotti?
Mr. Marotti.
Hopefully Mr. Marotti is that teacher for you, and I'm sure he is. It's a pleasure to meet you, gentlemen, and good luck in Singapore, and go Team Propulsion.
Thank you very much.
And now when you get back, come in and see us, promise, because I want to know how you went on and what the experience was like for you and what you learnt. And how your car went. I hope it doesn't explode when you press go. Yes, that would be embarrassing. But nonetheless, all the best, dudes. Daniel Marotti, the teacher, and Noah, Kunal, and Hurad. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Here on ABC Radio Adelaide, and coming up, Milton Vadulis, the host of Get Dirty with Milton.